Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Leo connection reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Also, you have the power to change my life for the better just by liking, subscribing, and watching my video all the way through. I greatly appreciate any and all of your support. All right, so we're going to get some romance angels to put down the middle. I have a deck for Capricorn, I have a deck for Leo, and then I have a clarifying deck. So we're using lots of different decks to see what's going on here between the two of you. This is for September. All right, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We have reconciliation, okay? So there could be somebody that, wants to reach out to the other person, or the two of you decide to get back together. And then we have true love, because maybe you were feeling this strong connection to this person, and maybe before it wasn't working out because you had other things going on, but now you've kind of grown, you've learned things, you've maybe done your own things, and now you're ready to come back in. It says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, I also feel that because it's up in the clouds, I also feel that it could be someone that is from a past life. It doesn't necessarily have to mean somebody that you already dated. It could be somebody from a past life that's coming back in, and maybe that's why you feel true love. It says this is the romance of a lifetime, and maybe that's why you feel true love is because you've known this person before. Like, you have that feeling like, I know you already. Like, how do I know you if I just met you? So it could be that too. You have strong feelings with that person. Or it could be somebody that you had a relationship with before, and you are thinking about each other, and the two of you reconnect. All right, so let's get some cards for Capricorn. So we have Five of Swords that I felt wanted to come out. That is, people could be talking about it. There could be, when you reconnect with this person, or this person reaches out, or you decide you want to reach out, like, people could be telling you their point of view, but it's about what you feel and about what you want to do, and standing up for what you believe in and making the choices for yourself. All right, here we go. We have the Ace of Cups. So there is this can represent a new relationship. It could represent a reconciliation. It could be working on a current relationship. Maybe you're in a current relationship and you and your partner are fighting and you're not getting along. So then the two of you decide that, hey, we're going to not listen to what other people have to say. We're going to work on this ourselves. Like, you're going to work on your relationship. You've decided you want to work on that relationship. You've taken that time. You've thought about it. You realize that this is true love. You realize that this is the person that you want to be with, and you're ready to put that work in. Like the King of Wands, he's ready to take actions. He's ready to do what it takes. This could also represent Leo. You were maybe focusing on these Three of Cups that were upside down, but now you're ready for this Two of Cups, these two cups, focusing on the relationship. So if it's a current relationship, you're like, oh, I'm so frustrated with this, but now I'm ready to work on this and have that connection. Now, it also could mean that you could meet somebody. This also represents the celebrations. It represents family get-togethers. It could be, parties. It could be, we're coming up towards the holiday season, so it could be whatever family get-togethers or whatever that is. It means being out and being social where you could meet somebody. So again, if this is somebody that you just met that is new, that you feel you've known before, so it could be a new relationship, you could meet that person there, or it could be that you could meet somebody from your past that you used to go out with at the celebration, at this party. So kind of a couple different scenarios going on here. We have Temperance, that's about being patient. It's about taking your time with this. You know, if it's a reconciliation, if you're working on a current relationship, it's going to take time. It's going to take, you know, this represents compromise. It represents balance. It represents, you know, compromising within that relationship. If it is a, you know, if you're single and you're waiting for this person to come in, be patient. You know, waiting for when the time is right, when the ingredients is right, for things to happen and to fall in place. And then if it's a current relationship, it's about having that compromise and putting that work into the relationship and getting back to the basics, getting back to that family unit, getting back to that, you know, the beginning. And the Hierophant also represents a long-term relationship, a relationship that lasts a long time. So that could be if you've worked on the relationship, or it's a new relationship coming in, or it's a reconnection with somebody from before. That I feel like the energy is that this is a long-term relationship because you're ready to put the work in and see it through. And then we have Justice, and that's about balance. That's about feeling equal within the relationship and not feeling like one person is more control or one person is putting in more effort than the other. All right, so now let's get some cards for Leo. So Capricorn's feeling a little frustrated, but I feel like Capricorn is ready for the relationship, ready to make the effort, ready to put the work in. Getting out there. Taking the time to work on self and look within. All right, so what do we got going on for Leo? Leo, oh, look at that. 6 of Cups. That's so cute. So 6 of Cups represents, it represents someone coming back into your life, a reconciliation with someone. So yet again, somebody that you knew from your past, but again, it was a positive relationship. It wasn't a toxic one. It wasn't a crazy one. Could also represent getting back to that beginning. If you're already with somebody and you're having some troubles right now, but you're ready to reconcile, you're ready to work on it. It's about getting back to that happy place when the two of you first met, you know, and just feeling playful, going out for a picnic, having fun, holding hands, going for a walk, doing those things that maybe you've gotten away from. We have the Holly King, so that is the Hermit. So you both have the Hermit. So you both, if it's in a current relationship, I feel like the both of you have taken that time to look within and realize that you want to get back to this happy place, that you want to work on this relationship. It could be that if you're, you know, not to get, you know, it could be if you knew this person from before, like, you know, Leo could have decided, hey, you know, I want to reconnect with Capricorn because I had a really good, you know, relationship with that person before, and I want to try it again. Or if you haven't met before, in this lifetime, it could be that Leo's been doing some work on personal self. We have Knight of Wands, and I feel like Leo is heading towards the village, which is right here, and I feel like that's where Capricorn is waiting. So Leo's headed your way, headed in that direction. We have the Queen of Cups. I feel Leo is emotionally balanced. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, and that's also about being emotionally balanced. The Queen of Cups, I feel like she's in a good spot because she's there by herself, but I feel like she has a happy look on her face. You know, like she's content, like she's okay. Like, you know, Leo is single, and like I'm okay, but, you know, I feel good emotionally, but so I'm ready to search out Capricorn. It could also be that, you know, if you're in a current relationship, that Leo's kind of looked within and is like, yep, I've kind of come to at peace with things, and I want to start a new slate with Capricorn. There's a blank canvas here with all these paints and all these colors, and I feel like Leo is ready to paint, you know, something new, start something new with Capricorn, whether that's a current relationship, you know, let's start on some new ground, let's move forward, or if it's a brand new relationship. We have the Seven of Swords, and, you know, he's kind of heading towards the house, and the person's waiting there, and he's, you know, went on a hunt and he was successful, and he's ready to bring it back. We have the Green Man, which is the Fool, so starting new, starting fresh. That's definitely how I feel Leo is. And then we have the Knight of Swords, ready to charge in, heading right towards you. You know, he's smiling, he's got his sword up in the air, he's galloping. Then we have the Ace of Swords, you know, having that new start, having that new beginning, having that new thing. Three of Wands, ready to start new. We've got the ship, he's ready to board the ship. Ready to go. So I feel like Leo is ready to go, whether it is working on a current relationship, or, you know, you used to have a relationship together and now you're ready to start again, or someone, you know, like if you've never met each other before in this lifetime, Leo is definitely in a good place. All right, so let's get some of these. I feel like Leo feels happy. All right, we have the Princess of Wands, and that is about, you know, new starts, new beginnings, taking actions, ready to go, ready to make changes. Very flowy, very colorful. All right, we have the Ace of Cups. Then we have Justice card again, finding that balance. We have the Princess of Swords. So she's someone who thinks outside of the box, thinking about things differently this time around. If you're working on a current relationship, doing things differently than what they were before, because before they weren't working. Or if it's a reconciliation with somebody that you knew before, this time around, things are going to be different. We have the King of Wands, and then we have the Ten of Swords. And not bringing any past relationships, past issues into this new relationship that you're ready to start or reconcile with. Oh, we have Nine of Cups right in the middle. What is your wish? What do you want to have happen? What do you see happening? What do you see in your future? What is it that you want to work towards and make happen? We have Four of Wands, and then we have Prince of Swords. So that is the Knight of Swords. So you both have the Knight of Swords charging like right in the middle, right towards each other. We have Temperance, which represents remembering to have patience, remembering to compromise within this relationship, okay? Remembering that it's a partnership, it's a give and take. It's both of you working together, both of you, you know, contributing to the relationship. Three of Pentacles, ready to put that work in, ready to charge forward with that Ace of Wands, with that arm out and the wand, ready to move forward. The Hierophant, and then the Seven of Swords, kind of leaving behind those things that don't work, moving away from kind of this gossiping and all this, you know, whatever may be going on here, moving away from maybe things that don't work and focusing just on the two of you within your relationship. The Six of Cups, look at that. Ace of Cups, you both have Ace of Cups, okay? You both want this reconciliation. You both want this new start. You're both feeling happy and ready for something new. The cup is overflowing with emotions and happiness and good things. We have the Two of Swords, making that decision, okay? Leo's ready to make that decision to move forward. The Knight of Wands, leaving behind any past. You know, if this is a reconciliation or working on a current relationship, it's about not bringing those negative things into this relationship again, because when you get to that, it's just about arguing over that. It's okay, we've done that, we've moved away from that, and now let's move forward. We have this blank canvas here that is ready to start leaving that behind, you know, leaving the past behind. We have the Moon, so that could represent things to come in, things to happen. Can't see clearly where the path is going, but kind of taking those first steps to either deciding to work on this relationship, or if it's a reconciliation, it's this time around, you know, we're going to be in a good place. We're not bringing in any back stuff in. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, so that could represent Capricorn, so ready to start that new slate, that new picture, that new painting with Capricorn. Seven of Swords, the Emperor, knowing. I feel like Leo knows that this is what they want to do. Like they're seeing that clearly. Like they're confident in their decision. The Green Man, which is the Fool, having that new start, ready to work on things. Knight of Swords, seeing a future. Three of Wands again, seeing a future with Capricorn, and doing those things that are needed to reach, you know, have that future. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is aces are new beginnings, ready to start, leave things behind, not holding yourself back, okay? Not holding back on what's to come. Leo may be a little nervous about things, you know, maybe holding yourself back a little, maybe kind of seeing how Capricorn responds. So Leo's like, well, I'm gonna kind of dip my toe in, you know, this, you know, the Capricorn area, and I'm gonna see what happens. And you know, if Capricorn responds positively, then I'll be able to feel more confident and more comfortable with moving forward. So kind of taking things slow and seeing what happens. All right, let's see. But I do feel that there's a strong connection between the two of you, and you want things to work out because you both have the Ace of Cups. You know? And Capricorn's got the Nine of Cups right there in the middle. All right, we have the Master of Chalices, which is the King of Cups. I feel like that represents just letting things flow, just letting things happen, not putting any boundaries, or not putting any expectations on it, because when you have expectations, then you can be let down and you can be disappointed. But if you don't have expectations, then that won't happen, you know, like you won't be let down, you won't be disappointed, because you're like, well, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen with this. I was just kind of taking this day by day, just like I said over here, where Leo is like, well, I'm just going to dip my toe in over here and see what happens and see how that goes. I'm not expecting positive or negative. I'm just going to see what happens. And, you know, the waters here, they're a little choppy, but they kind of they go a little choppy to like calmness, you know, just letting things happen, letting things flow, seeing what happens between the two of you and this reconciliation. But like I said, I do feel like you're both ready to work on the relationship because you feel this connection with this person. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.